right here in your backyard, Valley United Way is changing the way. From quick fixes to real lasting change, that's what matters. That's the Valley United Way.
The umbrella is the Valley's safe place for women and children. This group of women meet regularly at Umbrella, the place where they can confront some harsh realities, a place to change their lives for the better. They are victims of domestic violence. This life-changing group is one of the services offered by Umbrella, a Valley United Way partner agency. Roseanne Moore, the facilitator, nurtures the women with a firm hand and a personal knowledge of what a woman faces while in the throes of a violent relationship. Roseanne listens attentively and suggests the women speak with their umbrella counselor about issues of concern, like safety plans, job prospects, and court appointments. She also spends time in the umbrella shelter with the women and their children.
We're a crisis intervention. So when they come in, they don't believe that they could actually get on the other side of the bridge. And what the umbrella does is say, you can make it. And they believe us. They believe when we tell them, you can make it. And when they do, they move on. The hard part for us as counselors is when they move on, we're not going to see them again, but we know that they're going to touch many other lives, and that's the whole thing that we want to do with the umbrella.
The members share their pain, their loneliness, their doubts. In return, they receive support and advice from other members who have experienced the same turmoil. Women who are brave enough to begin their struggle are guided by those a bit further along in the process. The support they offer each other is critical to breaking the cycle of violence in their lives.
I never felt alone. I always felt supported. They gave me direction in trying to develop a safety plan, and they were basically the only people I trusted, and they were a great support. I think they've saved my life.
Over the past 11 years, the Valley United Way has allocated $311,000 to Umbrella.
In 2005 and 2006, the Valley United Way has allocated a total of $66,000 to a preschool intervention program, PEEP. Some preschool children in the Valley and the state of Connecticut are having great difficulty adjusting to the expectations of preschool. According to a 2005 Yale study, 11 out of every 1,000 preschoolers are expelled each year. The study also found that access to a behavioral consultant reduced the incidence of expulsion. TEAM and the Parent-Child Resource Center, with financial support from the Valley United Way, have developed an early intervention program to help disruptive children succeed in school. Jean Schoenlieber, PEEP coordinator, offers training and support to the preschool teachers and center directors.
I hope that teachers feel more confident and more able both to teach social and emotional skills to all the children, and I hope they feel more confident to deal with the child who's showing some difficulties, and that they have maybe a broader repertoire of how they're going to help these children who do have some weaknesses in these areas. And I hope that the children learn something directly about how to manage, how to cope, how to get along, and are better able to adjust in school.
The Prevention Through Early Intervention program is designed to help kids socialize, identify, and manage their feelings and adjust to academic structure in 3 Valley settings: Derby Daycare, Julia Daycare, and the Team Early Child Care Services. Small groups of 6 children met with 2 master's level interns from PCRC. The small groups concentrated on social skills. Larger groups concentrate on 4 areas: classroom rules, listening ears, taking turns, and calming down.
We had one child that was very, very shy. He didn't talk to anyone in our program except one other little boy that he knew before he came here. And he only played with him, basically. And if we tried to encourage him to talk, He would use a very small voice and you could hardly get a word out of him. And after being in the group for 10 weeks, he comes in now, he smiles, he's telling me stories at breakfast time, he's playing with other children. It's made a huge difference for him. Another child was having difficulty listening, and she was throwing tantrums and just being oppositional, not wanting to do anything the teacher asked her to do. And after participating in the group, she has made a large improvement also.
Over 200 Valley preschoolers have participated in the PEEP program, helping them find success in school.
The Valley United Way Board of Directors has designated over $25,000 this year to support the Ansonia Project. As early as 2002, Valley community leaders recognized the need for additional safe, affordable childcare. This collaboration between the Valley YMCA and the Boys and Girls Club of the Lower Naugatuck Valley answers the high demand that quality programs that exist in Shelton and Derby be provided in Ansonia and Seymour.
We are merging together to serve kids all the way from birth all the way up to 18 years old. So it's going to be a great partnership. We're going to try and provide educational, quality educational programs, as well as recreation, cultural, and physical activities every day after school.
The Creative Play Preschool and Infant Toddler Daycare at the Valley YMCA offers licensed daycare to 40 Valley preschoolers this year. The Boys and Girls Club of the Lower Naugatuck Valley has been helping older Valley kids for 50 years. This year, over 520 children are served daily at the One Positive Place Club headquarters. Studies show that preschool and structured after-school care are a major contributor to a child's success in school and a strong deterrent to substance abuse and teen pregnancy.
The Ansonia Project can provide Ansonia and some of the other towns just a great resource for the kids after school. Again, filling up that idle time, but giving them a purpose too. Learning some skills, making some new friends. Just getting a little more disciplined, I suppose, as far as spending their time. They're not in front of the internet. They're not watching TV. They're not listening to an iPod. They're involved with their friends. They're involved with good people, adults who are there to take after them, to care for them and not trying to hurt them. I just think it's a great benefit for the community as a whole.
The Ansonia Project, through United Way partner agencies, the Valley YMCA and the Boys and Girls Club, will fulfill the community need for more licensed daycare and affordable quality childcare.
The Valley United Way's Corporate Volunteer Council built Harvest House. Since stocking food pantries has become more difficult, the Valley United Way's Corporate Volunteer Council constructed Harvest House as their 10th anniversary Week of Caring project. Starting early in the morning and working until almost midnight, volunteers placed more than 100,000 cans and boxes, cereal, pasta, vegetables, and soup onto the prefab wooden frames. Employees of HealthNet in Shelton alone contributed 14,000 cans for the structure.
HealthNet gravitated to it because this is part of our larger United Way effort, and we don't just work here, we recognize that we live in the community and we have to give back to the community, and this was a fun way and a constructive way for us to give back to the community, and we're really proud of all the HealthNet associates and all that they were able to give.
The following Monday, 7 local nonprofits arrived to meet with Jack Walsh of the United Way to discuss distribution. Volunteers from Spooner House, the Salvation Army, St. Vincent de Paul, the Red Cross, Valley Y, PCRC, and Umbrella loaded trucks with the donated foodstuffs. It took over 4 hours of constant effort to dismantle the house and distribute the food.
Harvest House really filled our shelves. We were able to do Thanksgiving, which normally we give out 5 bags of food. We were giving out 7 bags of food. So for Thanksgiving and Christmas, they got a ton of food. Our shelves were just flowing over. It was great.
The Corporate Volunteer Council Week of Caring projects have positively impacted thousands of Valley lives for 10 years.
As you've just seen in this video, we have a very special community of caring people who work together to solve our most basic problems and improve our quality of life. The dollars that we raise in this annual community campaign are critical to those efforts. Please consider joining your friends, your relatives, your neighbors, and being a participant in our success by contributing to this year's campaign. Together, we can have a real impact on people's lives, as you've just seen. Thank you for making that possible.